Hey there, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. Right now I'm going to be watching the final part of the BAND-MAID Ohrenje documentary for Miku, so part 3. I'm actually recording this on Thanksgiving, and it's going to be released on Thanksgiving. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2, go watch those first. I'm excited to watch this one. I decided to do this because my part 1, which was a patron shout request for Bruno, my computer screwed up and didn't record it. I watched the entire thing, went to stop the video, and realized it hadn't been recording the whole time. So I had to re-record it, so it was a second time watch, and I felt really bad, and I wanted to do this anyways, and I knew Bruno was going to request these for next month, so I decided to go ahead and do these for, just get these out there so he didn't have to use his patron shout request for something I was definitely going to watch really soon anyways, so I wanted to go ahead and get these out of the way. I love the first 2 parts. I literally 5 minutes ago finished watching part 2 and loved it. For some reason, the whole part 2, I was super emotional about it because I'm so happy with Miku. She's such an amazing person, and I love what she's done, and I can't look at her and not just grin from ear to ear because she's such an amazing person. So I'm excited to get to this. Real quick, I did want to remind you I do have a Patreon link. It'll be down in the description. Most of my reactions go up there at least a day in advance. These 2 videos are going to be some of the very few that don't go straight up to Patreon first. But generally, most of my videos do go up there first. If you join the Blades tier, you get 2 patron chat requests every month. Doesn't matter what it is, how obscure, how crazy. If you love it, I want to hear it. If you want to donate a little more directly, I do have my PayPal and my Cash App down in the description. And if there's a specific song you want me to react to quick, best way to do that is to request that with a donation, because those requests go straight to the top of the list. I get to them as quick as I can, usually within just a day or 2. And those ones also go straight to YouTube, because if you're making a donation with that request, I want you to get to see them get to see that request that you wanted me to watch as quickly as I can. I really appreciate any help y'all can give me. So let me switch on over. And like I said before, I put it onto a black screen so it's not, my face isn't all orange at the beginning of the video. But anyways, here we go with part 2 of the BAND-MAID Ohrenje documentary, Miku, part 3.
Breaking new gate.
That's right. Today, we are talking about Imagine Eye Time, or Magic Spell Time in English, which comes from the maid cafes. When you order drinks or food in a maid cafe, the maid will say, "Moi, moi, kyun," while making a heart symbol with both hands to cast a spell over your food and drink and make it even more delicious. One of the more popular foods in a maid cafe is an amu rice, complete with a cute illustration drawn by the maid with ketchup. Miku actually did one in the music video of Don't You Tell Me, but it didn't last very long.
Of course it didn't last long, not with a Kana era.
As she worked for some time in 2 different maid cafes, Miku is using all her experience and has adopted it to the concert audience. Even though the structure is, well, let's just say you will never experience the same Imagine Eye Time twice with Miku. She has a real talent for improvisation and uses it to engage with the audience.
Next, say, okay, moe, moe.
During Omajanai time, the other members are totally free to hang around. Sometimes they just play together,
Are you ready for?
have fun,
Miss Pocky before Mrs. Nose Hole. It's Ito, Mrs. Nose Hole. She's so David.
look for trouble, or try to avoid trouble. There was even a time when each member took a turn at the drums.
That does not surprise me that Konami can at least do some, keep a good even beat. I almost expect Misa to hit a nice death metal double bass.
But most of the time, it goes like this. Explanations.
Omajanai time is me magic spell time. Yes.
Repeat words.
I say moi moi, you say? I say kyun kyun, you say?
Miku crying because the masters and princesses didn't make enough noise.
Wow! No, 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 no. I want bigger and bigger boys!
She's so
Repeat
cute.
words again.
Moe, moe! Gang, gang!
And Po. You get the picture.
It got stuck in the branch that it was growing on, and then it also has a line.
3, 2, 1.
Depending on the stage, Miku walks a lot during her Omajanai time, but she never runs out of energy.
Oh, right on a chord. There we go.
She even left the stage once to go off into the middle of the crowd for one of her funniest moments.
See, I want to see him in a small club like this. This would be amazing.
みんな身長大きいね。
Unfortunately, with the pandemic, BAND-MAID was not able to perform live for a long time, but they found a solution. Online Okujis. Their first online concert was performed on July 23rd, 2020, at Haravutai in Tokyo. And even though there was no audience in the venue, every member had a lot of fun. So they continued to stream live concerts 5 more times between 2020 and 2021. Of course, Omajanai time was shorter, but Miku did the call and response with the viewers while looking at the camera, which was quite funny, and I'm sure that a lot of you actually cheered at your screen like you were there. Proof that even a pandemic can't stop Miku from performing her magic spell time. In the end, Omajine time is a special moment between Miku and the audience, where she is giving the best of herself, whether the audience is there or not. And you can't help but smile with pure happiness and joy during these few minutes of fun interactions with her. Miku's Omajine time is now a part of BAND-MAID, and something to look forward to when you attend a BAND-MAID serving in the future. Whether you're a fan of it or not, you can't deny that Miku is an incredible entertainer, and she is great at bonding with the crowd. And her Omajine time is something that I believe only she can do.
What is Misa doing to that towel?
Okay. One more. Say! Oh, 調子が来るっぽ。Say!
Middle-aged man. Is that me?
キャラメルマシュマロいちご飴これ全部可愛い女の子ねでも私が好きなのゲームいつになったら女の子になれるの
いやすごい可愛い子が来たなって思ってでも中身はなかなかおじさんだったりするので
中身おじさんなのプルッポは
プルポおじさん
どういうところが
楽屋で酒とばずっと食べるんです臭かった
どこが鳩やねん
This is actually the most accurate description of Miku, confirmed by each and every member and Miku herself. Despite her cute look, she is a middle-aged man inside. This statement comes from the fact that her taste, words, and gestures are old-fashioned. For example, she likes to eat dried flying fish or dried salmon, which smells very bad. She also likes sochu and sake, which both are seen as older men's drinks in Japan. Talking about alcohol, she is the one who can drink the most amongst BAND-MAID members. Regarding her hobbies, the most amongst BAND-MAID members.
3, 2, 1.
Regarding her hobbies, Miku has been into horse racing for a long, long time. When she was little, Miku played a game called Chocobo Stallion, which was released in 1999 on PlayStation. One day, she was told by her mother that this game looks a lot like horse racing. So Miku looked into the sport, and since that day, she has spent a lot of time watching live horse races during the weekends. Around 2012 or 2013, she bought her first tickets and went to a racetrack right after moving to Tokyo. Later on, she even invested in a horse called Blue Rose Ship. Miku confessed in an interview that she would love to be able to spend more time with horses, as it's a real passion for her. Her dream would be to compete with a horse named Krupo. She loves to imagine the commentator saying Krupo, Krupo during a race and announcing that Krupo won. That would be funny on so many levels to hear that on television.
ビルシーナはピンチ、そこからレインボークルッポかわすか。しかし懸命に食い下がるビルシーナ、ビルシーナ、レインボークルッポ、そしてピクシープリンセス、レインボークルッポか、レインボークルッポか、レインボークルッポレインボークルッポです。その後ビルシーナ、ピクシープリンセス、虹がかかりました京都競馬場、レインボークルッポです。
Miku also loves to play poker, and she's not just playing for fun, she's playing to win. Miku participated in an open poker tour in 2022 and finished in second place. And she's so competitive that she tweeted shortly after this defeat to show how frustrated she was. Miku also appeared on a TV show produced by the singer Gact called Poker Cross Poker, Industry One-on-One Tournament in 2018, where each contestant represents different industries like idol, motorsports, actress, boxing, or magician. And as you can imagine, Miku was the representative of the maid industry. Unfortunately, she lost against Ririka Suto, who represented the idol industry and won with the most incredible luck during the last round.
Oh, she had it wrapped up.
Open.
8. Yep. You are dead.
Miku is also a huge fan of Miffy, a fictional rabbit created in the Netherlands in
Rabbits.
1955. A
Emma
lot of
loves
people
rabbits.
assume that
My
Miffy
baby doll
is a
loves
Japanese
rabbits.
brand, as it resembled Sanrio's characters like Hello Kitty. But Hello Kitty actually was introduced for the first time 20 years after Miffy. Still, Miffy is very popular in Japan, with a lot of stores all over the country. Miku posted a lot of photos of her Miffy merchandise on Instagram over the years. We also know that Miku used to play video games, and we can assume that she continues in her free time. She even streamed live while she was playing PUBG Mobile in 2020.
Okay, I used to play PUBG Mobile a lot. I mean, I doubt I was on the same servers as her, but that's funny. As soon as that map came up, I'm like, that looks like PUBG. I never got into the console or the PC version of it, but I played mobile a lot. Wow, that's funny that she loves she loves PUBG Mobile too.
どやっぽどやっぽこれで大丈夫ぽ聞こえますかぽ
I also prefer first person, but that's just me. And she was way better than I was.
ええ
Do you remember when I told you that when she was little, Miku often came back home with a lot of bumps and bruises? Well, actually, it never stopped. Miku had several injuries over her years with BAND-MAID. Saiki talked quickly about this subject in the Gold Rush interview, and we can see that Miku's legs had a lot of bruises.
なんだすぐこける転ぶ普通にみんなで歩いててもいないみたいなそしたら溝に落ちてるとかそうだ階段からタタタタタンって落ちちゃうとか
危ないやん
気がついたら傷がいっぱい増えてる
ほんまや足傷だら
映さないでください
見てちゃんとクルッポの足傷だらけでこの辺マジで鳩です
In another interview, Miku explains that while she was doing some washing, a glass fell off, shattered at the sink, and a part of the broken glass hit her thigh. She had 10 stitches from that wound. We can actually see the look of her scar on this photo.
Oh wow,
Miku
right inside her
also
knee.
broke her ribs at least
Ow.
twice, one time during the pandemic, and one time during a tour a few years ago. And you know how energetic Miku is on stage. But despite the pain, she went through the performance without making anything worse. All the members often joke about Miku being cursed or having bad luck with all these incidents. Like this story, when Miku was in a taxi and the driver got into a car accident. She also laughs about the fact that she hits walls and doors all the time, so we can imagine that she's used to hitting everything around her. With everything that's happened and probably still is happening to her, we can say that Miku is a tough little pigeon.
Their music is so good.
Miku participated in several episodes of Japan in Motion. At first, Japan in Motion was just a series of videos introducing different parts of Japan, until TSS-TV worked with No Life, a French TV channel, to turn it into a TV show. This project started in 2009, featuring foreign personalities discovering different places all over the country with a dedicated guide. After 3 seasons, it featured only Japanese personalities like Paspo and Kiari Pamyu Pamyu. Japan in Motion uploaded the episodes in Japanese on their YouTube channel, and they were dubbed in French for No Life until 2018, when it switched to the channel J1. During those episodes, we follow Miku while she's discovering different places with their restaurants, shops, activities, and their beautiful landscapes, from a neighborhood in Tokyo to the surroundings of Mount Fuji. And it worked pretty well when she was on the show, as the 3 most viewed videos from the YouTube channel feature Miku. While walking in Kichijoji, a neighborhood in the city of Musashino in western Tokyo, Miku went to a shooting bar and tried different weapons.
Pretty good too. I've actually never really shot airsoft. I've always thought about it. I mean, I shoot real guns, but I've always thought airsoft would be kind of fun. But just even going into a place like this, like my I don't know if any places like this, at least not around here. I know that we have, like, my son works at a axe bar where you can throw axes and stuff. But I've never seen a place with like airsoft, which would be kind of fun. Very cool.
Note that she is shooting with airsoft guns and not real ones. In Japan, firearms are very rare among the population, and the law is very strict about firearms. A license is needed to own a weapon, and few dare to try to own a license. But it's pretty funny to see someone in a maid outfit shooting with big guns.
Shooting what looks like an M4, yeah, or a Desert Eagle. I've done a couple of Clupo reactions.
This might sound odd, but BAND-MAID takes April Fool's Day very seriously. On April 1st, 2018, BAND-MAID announced that they were breaking up to create a new band called BAND-MAID. Under new names and looks, the members of BAND-MAID mixed hard rock and Maiko-style spirit. A Maiko is an apprentice geisha in Kyoto. Their jobs consist of performing songs, dances, and playing the shamisen or other traditional Japanese instruments for visitors during special events. BAND-MAID released the MV of a song called Secret Maiko Lips, a Maiko adaptation from the BAND-MAID song Secret My Lips, using a dialect from Kyoto. The next year, BAND-MAID released a mini album with 7 songs adapted from BAND-MAID, but also with one original song called Gyeon-cho, along with a new MV.
I have reacted to this, I believe. I'm almost positive.
少し安おきによろしを頼申します赤くやんわりと祇園町
2 years later, Miku announced a solo project called Klupo with the digital release of a single named Peace and Love.
I have reacted to this one.
This time, they took the joke pretty far, as Klupo came with an official website, an online shop, a YouTube channel, accounts on Twitter and Instagram, and a spot on Pony Canyon's website. This project creates a new music genre called hippie popo and reinterprets the good old 70s music in a lovely and peaceful way. With Klupo, Miku goes from a black and white maid outfit to a very colorful hippie long dress. Her goal is the opposite of BAND-MAID, who want to dominate the world, as Klupo is aiming for world peace. Klupo released the music video of Peace and Love on April 1st, 2021, to follow with a new song entitled Flapping Wings on August 10th, to celebrate the physical release of her single, limited to 3,900 copies. She also appeared in some interviews and radio shows over the year. After the physical release of Klupo's single, we wondered if she would come back or if it was just a one-time thing. And on January 5th, 2022, Klupo announced Hateful, her first EP to be released on March 9th, which is Miku Day. Mika,
Every
can you
day is Miku
explain
Day.
what is Miku Day?
はい、もちろん。説明すると、数字の3はみ、9はくと読めますよね。だから3月9日はミクさんなんです。
Thank you, Mika. We didn't have that much information about this
Actually, the
EP,
day
but
after
a
my
month later,
wife's birthday,
the
March
set
8th.
list and an MV were announced. Hateful will include Peace and Love, Flapping Wings, along with 4 brand new songs. Among those new songs, Pogo was chosen for a music video that was premiered on February 23rd, 2022. If you look closely at the set list, you may be able to notice something. Let's see. Peace and Love, Pogo, Flapping Wings,
ふわふわ、ボイス、スーパースター。
Oh!
あ、わかった。
I get it!
ピース&ラブはヒッピーっぽい格好をしているミサさん。
Yes! And Pogo for Akane because of the famous gorilla called Pogo.
羽ばたく翼という意味のフラッピングウィングスはコバトさん。
Fua Fua for Konami because, you know, that's Konami.
ボイスはボーカルの佐伯さん。
And finally, Superstar. Could it be for BAND-MAID? And what they aspire to become? Well, this has never been confirmed, but it's very interesting to imagine why Miku chose those song titles. A few months later, Klupo continued to surprise us with a new single called With You, which was chosen as the ending theme for the anime Smile of the Ars Notoria. And once again, a beautiful MV was released for this song.
君とかけた魔法解けないまま笑い合った夢を探してる以上遠く消えたかけら拾い集めて柔らかな世界信じて歩んでく私じゃなきゃダメなんだって言ってくれる誰かのため今がいつか終わるのを
Over 2 years of activity, KOBATO released 7 songs and 4 music videos, which is a lot considering how busy Miku is with BAND-MAID. And even though we don't have any news about KOBATO for 2023, we can expect her to come back.
Oh, I forgot these have been out for a while.
Well, this is now the time to end our journey with Miku.
もうあっという間でしたね。
Yes, already. It's been a long journey though.
そうですね。小鳩さんの人生にはたくさん出来事がありましたね。
Well, she went through a lot. She had to live without a father very early in her life. Thankfully, Miku's mother and grandmother were here for her at that time. And Miku is so tough. Even though she sometimes talks about her dark thoughts, she always did her best to overcome them, move on with her life, and never give up. As soon as she knew that she wanted to become a singer, Miku did everything to reach her goal. Even if she sacrificed a lot of hours of sleep, she managed to earn enough to move to Tokyo and went from working as a maid to winning an idol contest. But this experience taught her that being an idol wasn't her thing. And when Miku finally had the opportunity to start her own project and create this miracle band, she had to find a way with the other members to become popular enough to pursue her dream. So she did what she does best, worked harder. Miku invited everyone she knew to the concerts, worked in a noodle cafe, sold tickets by hand, and promoted BAND-MAID as much as possible. Of course, she wasn't alone, as all her bandmates helped to promote their band. But as the creator and public image of BAND-MAID, she gave everything to avoid being disbanded. And all their efforts paid off when they chose to shoot the MV of Thrill instead of Aito Junetsu no Matadoru. This particular choice led to the birth of a fast-growing overseas fan base and a huge boost in their popularity. This was the momentum BAND-MAID needed to reach the point where they could start to write their own songs and become the hard-rocking band that we know today. Without Miku's hard work, her love for maid cafes, and this idea to mix cool music with cute outfits, BAND-MAID would never have existed. With the miraculous creation of this impossible band, our 5 favorite maids continue to pursue the same dream, living as professional musicians and dominating the world through music. As long as BAND-MAID will continue to play their music, we can say that they are making the world a better place.
Don't you wanna say it? Don't say that. どうでもいいことなどない Where he lights up, move your feet. これはあなたが奪えやしない。どんな遠くにいなくなっても I will be here. Don't you wanna say it? Say no. いつも私を楽しんでいたい。晴れの日だってハッピーに感じれなくて。太陽さんさんが心にいたい日もある。幸せなんて誰かが教えてはくれない。あの人
Okay. Okay, that was part 3, the final part of the BAND-MAID's documentary, Ohrenje, for Miku. Fantastic. That the quality of these documentaries is just off the charts. This is, TV quality, you see anywhere. I want to thank Ohrenje, the guy doing the voiceover, Casper, fantastic job. All the people that they got to be involved in this, it's just Miku's story is amazing. She is an incredible person who with just a perseverance that is unmatched. She works. She's this incredibly beautiful, cute. You just want to squeeze her. She's so cute. But she's this monster who she knows what she wants. And she worked her ass off to get it her whole life. Miku is such an amazing person. I hope to get to meet her someday. I obviously want to see them in live and in concert, but I'd give anything just to get to say hi to her. All 5 of them, they're all amazing. Thank you guys for wanting me to watch these. Thank you to Bruno, who was using his patron shout-out request to get me to watch them. I should have watched them earlier, but I was just so focused on people aren't going to want to watch me watch a documentary. They want to watch me react to videos and music. But y'all kept talking about wanting me to watch these, so I'm glad I finally did. All of them, what is there, 4? There's 7 total documentaries. All 7 of them are fantastic. Ohrenje did an amazing job with these. And these 5 women are incredible. They're incredible. And I cannot wait to see more from them. I can't wait to see them live. I'm dying for them to announce a U.S. tour. But they're amazing. And Miku specifically is just this absolutely amazing person. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate this. If you're watching this the day it's released, happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Really appreciate everything y'all do for me. If you like the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.